if you're going to play football in Arizona, dome and air conditioning, those are two good things to have, and we've got both here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. The 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carry for Kenyon Drake. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. And up the left side, it's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
2-yard pickup.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he's got the first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's across the 40 to the 41.
On the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force there. Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Field, he's got Nelson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Rams 1st down.
This is McCaffrey.
God dang.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
God damn, what the fuck is this delay shit, Joe?
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Fuck.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can run to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
To
J.J. Nelson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
That double skip shit tonight.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Cardinals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Murray again. This is Drake. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast, but they're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Murray.
God dang, I couldn't get to the motherfucker I wanted to. Ooh. Shit, I hate this shit. It don't go by the same fucking shit as always.
As the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now from Murray. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Ray Hopkins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now Murray again.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Back to the ground on first. It's
shit, come on. Come off that block, dog.
Only to about the 49.
What the fuck you doing?
Just a yard on the pickup here. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Come on, man.
At the 49-yard line.
Oh, that bull crap.
Now a carry for Brown.
God dang.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now.
Still don't like the control of how these running backs, the movement, dude. It's still too stupid. Still too stupid.
A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turn to the side.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, I overthrew it. God. I overthrew it.
As they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance. It's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Murray.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're going for it. It's Murray. Escaping the pressure run. Inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They can't hang on. It was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray being chased out left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look at
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 2. This offense, they got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know
Everybody gonna fucking get his ass.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Calls like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
2nd and 11. Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that goes
Damn it. That fucking little pussy-ass bump he got on my ass is what fucked that shit up.
In the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Brown.
Dude, get to the outside. Get to the fucking outside. Come on, go. Golly, what the fuck you waiting on,
exactly the
bro?
way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped her. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 17, Mahomes. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or put them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, it's Murray.
Yeah.
The 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative loss, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss, pass as a middle linebacker? Simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
I knew that shit was going to happen. I tried not to throw it. Damn. Saw that motherfucker back up in that. Ooh, I saw him back up in that hook zone. Too late. Damn it. My bad, y'all. My bad. My fucking bad. God fucking dang it.
If you play in the back seven on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start the drive with Dre. And a 5-yard gain.
You can do all that you want to, bro.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
At the 42-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Murray. Flush to his right. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Cardinals draw a bit closer. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done.
What the fuck are y'all doing? Hate these damn defenses on the goal line, dude. This is bullshit defense down there, dude.
Time of game, you don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
What you going that way for? I'm not going that way.
Raymond Calais on the
Bitch.
return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Might do that wild arcade shit.
The
So
Rams
fucking
offense
lucky.
at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after
Fucking
that last
go.
touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
1st down, Rams.
Now a run with McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Oh, my fucking fault, y'all. My fucking fault. I wasn't paying the fucking attention. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's on me.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed that way. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's going to be complete to his turnover. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground attack here.
I'm not even going to try to turn it because they're going to do that little stupid little dip shit. You know what I mean? So why even waste your fucking time on that shit?
He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll get this out wide. It's Nelson with it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Mahomes going to throw.
Yeah. Many ways. I got many ways to attack you, brother.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Complete to Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray eluding the pressure.
Stay with that motherfucker right there.
Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Murray gets his to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That's another Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
10 more yards. Complete to Max Williams.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Are you fucking serious, yo? Are y'all fucking serious?
Have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game.
Y'all ain't got crossed up on that shit all of a sudden, man. You getting crossed up on that shit.
Not a high percentage play, but
Come
better than
on,
not
man.
having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just
I knew he was going to do this.
And this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the hands team for the Rams.
Y'all better get that motherfucker.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They'll run on first down.
Where are you going? Why you do that little turn shit, y'all?
Smothered behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Fucking man.
Talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Goddamn bullshit.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Oh, fuck, y'all. Just look at that. I thought I was fucking sacked. It's always some shit playing Mike ass. Always some fucking bullshit playing this boy. God damn it. Every fucking time you play this motherfucker. Man. Motherfucker hit my man like it's gonna hit, and he didn't even gonna hit the stud there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mahomes to throw. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught.
Motherfucker.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Bloody division games.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
First down.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
16-yard line.
Yeah, you right.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll run with McCaffrey. As the drive continues, it's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Boy.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. To the goal, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Nico Hardman, the
I
intended
got that
target.
little,
Takes us from
what's
second
that
to
shit
third
up
down.
there? He knows how to get up there and do the, try to jam you at the line shit. Nah.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh no!
Intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Yo, son of a bitch.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Come with that bullshit. Should just kick the field goal. Been done with it. I could have ended the game long ago. I'm just trying some shit. See what these defensive coverages are trying to throw.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So it's still
zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. 21. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on.
Yeah,
and that last play was one of them.
He just don't know what to expect from playing him. Just don't know what to expect.
So for the Rams, they continue to
It's
make their
off the
case
wall
for the playoffs
stuff.
as they move to 9-3.
Hate
They'll get
that.
another road test next week as they...
Okay, it's different. Hadn't seen him. So that was the difference.
I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this.